For centuries, Europe slept. Its people lived and died within the narrow boundaries of their villages. The world beyond the horizon was a mystery, a map of faith, legend, and fear. To the west, the ocean was called the Sea of Darkness. To the south, men whispered of lands scorched by the sun, where the air itself could kill. To sail too far, they said, was to fall off the edge of the earth. But the world was changing. By the 1400s, the Middle Ages were ending. The Renaissance was dawning, a rebirth of learning, science, and curiosity. Europe's old walls of superstition began to crack, and through those cracks the light of discovery shone. Merchants and monarchs alike dreamed of riches from distant lands, silk, spices, gold, and glory. But the old overland routes through Asia, ruled by the Ottoman Empire, were costly and dangerous. The East, the source of unimaginable wealth, had become almost unreachable. So, a question began to stir across Europe's ports and palaces. What if the world could be reached another way? In Portugal, a small, ambitious kingdom at the edge of the known world, one man gave that question a purpose: Prince Henry the Navigator. From his school at Sagres, Henry gathered the greatest minds in navigation, astronomy, and shipbuilding. They studied the winds, the stars, and the shape of the earth itself. Their goal was simple: to reach the riches of Asia by sailing south, around the mysterious coast of Africa. They built new ships, the Caravels, fast, light, and strong enough to brave the open sea. For the first time, sailors began to trust the compass and the Astrolabe, tools once dismissed as curiosities. And step by step, voyage by voyage, they began to push the known world outward. Each journey returned not just with spices or gold, but with something far more valuable: knowledge. New maps were drawn, new currents were charted. The edges of the earth began to blur. The age of exploration was not born in a single moment of discovery. It began with a question, whispered by men who dared to wonder what lay beyond the horizon. Soon that whisper would become a roar, and before the century was over, it would change the shape of the world forever.